Many of us have gazed upon a classic car, its chrome gleaming and paint shining, and dreamt of owning such a beauty. However, the path to restoring a vintage car is a journey of dedication, skill, and a deep appreciation for automotive history. It is a process of taking a vehicle often neglected and bringing it back to its former glory, or even better. This is not a project for the faint of heart, but the rewards are immense. Imagine a vintage car sitting forgotten in a garage. Covered in dust, its paint faded and bodywork showing signs of rust. It seems destined for the scrap heap. But beneath the neglect lies the potential for greatness, a chance to recapture a piece of automotive history. This is where the journey begins, with a vision and the determination to turn that vision into reality. The first step is acquiring your chosen project car. This can be anything from a rare classic to a more common model, depending on your budget and preferences. Once you have your car, it's time to assess its condition and plan your restoration. This initial assessment will determine the scope of the project and the resources required. With the car safely housed in your garage, the real work can begin. The restoration process can be broadly divided into several key stages: assessing the car's condition, bodywork and painting, engine restoration, reassembly, and finally the joy of driving your revived classic. Before diving into the hands-on work, a thorough evaluation of the car's condition is crucial. This step is like a doctor's examination, revealing the car's overall health and highlighting areas needing attention. Start by documenting existing damage with photographs and detailed notes. Inspect the bodywork for rust, dents, and previous repairs. Check the undercarriage for structural integrity and any signs of corrosion. Examine the engine bay, noting the engine's condition and any missing or damaged components. Inside the car, assess the condition of the interior, including the seats, dashboard, and gauges. Based on this assessment, you can begin to formulate a plan and budget for the restoration. This plan should outline the scope of work, the parts needed, and an estimated timeline. Remember, unexpected issues may arise during the restoration, so flexibility is key. With a plan in place, the real work begins stripping down the car to its bare bones. This step is crucial for exposing hidden problems and ensuring a thorough restoration. Begin by removing all removable parts, including the hood, doors, fenders, lights, bumpers, and trim. Next, carefully remove the interior components like seats, carpeting, dashboard, and wiring harnesses. Label all parts and fasteners meticulously to avoid confusion during reassembly. As you disassemble, take photos and make notes of how things fit together, which will be invaluable later. This stage may seem destructive, but it's necessary to expose the car's structure and identify any hidden rust or damage. It's a process of uncovering the car's essence, preparing it for a rebirth into its former glory. With the car stripped down, the true extent of the bodywork required will be revealed. This stage is where the car's form is restored, requiring patience and skill. Start by addressing any rust issues. Sandblasting or chemical treatments can effectively remove rust, but severe cases may require cutting out and welding in new metal. Once the rust is addressed, straighten any dents or misaligned panels. This often involves using hammers and dollies, working the metal back into shape. Filler can be used to smooth out minor imperfections, but it's important to use it sparingly and only on areas that cannot be repaired otherwise. Bodywork is a meticulous process, requiring patience and attention to detail. The goal is to achieve smooth, flowing lines that match the car's original design. Remember, the quality of the bodywork will directly impact the final paint finish. Section 5. The art of paint. The paint is what gives a car its character and visual appeal. A quality paint job can make all the difference, transforming a restored classic into a showstopper. However, achieving a flawless finish requires meticulous preparation and a dust-free environment. Begin by applying several layers of primer, allowing each layer to dry thoroughly, and sanding between coats for a smooth surface. Once the primer is applied, it's time for the color coat. This is usually applied in multiple layers depending on the desired finish. After the color coat has dried, a clear coat is applied to protect the paint and give it depth and shine. Finally, the car is carefully wet sanded and polished to a mirror-like finish. Section 6, the heart of the beast. The engine is the heart of any car, and restoring a vintage engine is a rewarding but challenging task. Start by thoroughly inspecting the engine for any cracks, wear or damage. Disassemble the engine carefully, labeling all parts and keeping them organized. Clean all engine components thoroughly, using appropriate cleaning methods for different materials. Inspect parts for wear and tear, replacing any worn-out components with new or refurbished ones. Reassemble the engine, following the proper torque specifications for all bolts and fasteners. Once the engine is reassembled, it's crucial to test it thoroughly. This involves running the engine and checking for any leaks, unusual noises or performance issues. Adjust timing, carburetor settings or other parameters as needed to ensure the engine runs smoothly and efficiently. Section 7. Reassembling the puzzle. With the bodywork and engine complete, it's time to put the car back together. This stage can be just as rewarding as taking it apart, seeing your hard work come to fruition. Begin by reinstalling the major components, such as the engine, transmission, and suspension. Next, reconnect the wiring harnesses, fuel lines, brake lines, and other essential systems. Install the interior components, taking care to replicate the original fit and finish. Finally, reinstall the exterior trim, lights, bumpers, and other finishing touches. Throughout the reassembly process, refer to your photos and notes from the disassembly stage. This will help you remember the correct placement and orientation of all parts. Take your time, double-check your work, and enjoy the satisfaction of seeing the car come back together. Section 8. Back on the road. With the restoration complete, it's time for the most exciting part, taking your revived classic for its maiden voyage. Before hitting the open road, however, it's crucial to perform a thorough inspection and test drive. Check all fluid levels, including engine oil, coolant, brake fluid, and transmission fluid. Inspect the brakes, steering, suspension, and lights to ensure everything is in working order. Take the car for a short test drive, gradually increasing speed and testing all systems. Once you're confident the car is running smoothly, it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Take your restored classic for a leisurely drive, savoring the admiring glances and the satisfaction of bringing a piece of automotive history back to life. Section 9. A timeless classic reborn. Restoring a vintage car is more than just a mechanical undertaking. It's a journey through time, a resurrection of automotive artistry. It's about preserving a piece of history and sharing it with the world. The completed project is a testament to your dedication, skill, and passion. Document your journey with photos and videos, creating a visual record of the transformation. Share your experiences with others, inspiring them to pursue their own automotive dreams. And most importantly, enjoy the thrill of driving your restored classic, knowing that you've breathed new life into a timeless piece of automotive history. The open road awaits, and your revived classic is ready to make new memories. Drive it with pride, knowing that you've achieved something truly special. You've taken a forgotten relic and transformed it into a thing of beauty and joy, a testament to the enduring allure of classic cars.